So when I was looking for a topic, I was thinking like, I read the rules. The rules said don't tell your life story in 3 to 5 minutes. I was like, life is too short not to tell my life story in 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to tell my life story in 3 to 5 minutes. And so I came to the United States and I was walking the airport. So when I was walking, I was like, I'm looking for the road which leads to the US. So I see this guy, he's texting, right? And he stumbles and almost kills himself because he's texting. I'm like, yeah, that's the US right there. I'm using that line. So how many of you guys love traveling? Okay, how many of you guys do not love traveling? How about this? This is a good one. How many of you guys don't like stepping out of your comfort zone? Yeah. So my dad walked up to me 4 years ago. He's like, hey man, you know, I want you to go to the US and study. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, go to the US and study. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. So you know, you can't just go to the US from Africa like that. You got to prepare for the US. The US is a challenge. So I'm thinking, I'm going to go to Google and Google how Americans dress, so I wouldn't look out of place. So this is my traditional way from Africa. So I'm stepping out with this. I'm like, I can't dress like this, you know. People are going to make fun of me. I don't know what to do. So as I said, I'm walking the airport. I leave the airport and I get home. 2 weeks later, I go to high school, and everybody's like, dude, what is this? What hat is that? Take it off. You suck, man. I'm like, God, I can't dress like this. It's so humiliating. So I go to Ross. I'm like, you know what? I gotta be American. So I'm like, okay, man, I gotta be American. I'm like, yeah, I'm American now. So I'm like, oh, okay. So high school was brutal, man. Like I couldn't understand what's like wanna, kinda, have to. I was like, the vocabulary was so intense for my comprehension. I almost passed out several times. You know, luckily enough, you know, I made some friends. You know, even though I wasn't getting any phone numbers, I wasn't getting invited to any dates. You know, it was sad first couple of years. But after a couple of years, I finally graduated from high school. Thank you, Lord. And I moved to college. And college was just amazing. You know, I started getting numbers. I started getting improved my vocabulary. My accent started improving. I had my cool walk. You know. College was just so amazing. So the reason why I'm giving you this guy's my speech is traveling. Traveling is really important. You know, you learn more traveling than you learn in the classroom. So let's just all get out right now. Let's just leave class because we don't need class. Let's just all go travel. And the most important thing, you know, when traveling is trying to learn a country's culture. Learn a country's culture. Like for example, I realized in the United States, everybody's in a hurry. Everybody's like, I gotta save time, like, let's do everything to save time. But in a country like Denmark or like Brazil, everybody's just so slow, taking their time, you know, slow-mo. So, and you realize Brazil, Denmark are one of the happiest countries on earth, according to CNN. So why do you think that? So how can I use this to integrate to my personality and make myself a better person? I'm like, okay, I gotta slow down, it's not a race. You know, so I learned from my traveling, and it improved my personality. You know, I became a mentor here in school at the AOPS, and the next time you guys travel, you guys go to the Bahamas. Don't go to the Bahamas because you just want to chill on the beach, you just want to see the coconuts, you just want to see the bright waters. Go to the Bahamas to learn their culture. You know, they have an amazing culture. Go to Hawaii because you want to learn their culture. Go to Michigan. Go anywhere you're vacationing to get integrated into their culture, because culture is amazing. And how will I know that? Because I'm a traveler. So today I told you guys about my experience as a traveler and why it is important to travel. And I'll take a step further to say traveling is really amazing. And in your spare time, when you travel, hit me up.